Welcome back to the Super Boxing League. And now, coming up next in the super middleweight division, we have Sukhdeep Singh from the Haryana Warriors taking on Jitender Nandal for the Northeast Tigers. For the final introductions, let's go to Jared Kyle inside the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Jitender Nandal!
Representing the Northeast Tigers is Jitender Nandal, a high-volume, hard-hitting, accurate puncher. Has got a tall task in front of him. His team is 6-6. Can he get the advantage? Can he get the stoppage? His chin has been tested. He's as tough as they come, but takes on a very elusive counter-striker in Sukhdeep Singh.
And his opponent, Sukhdeep Singh!
A very versatile fighter in his own right. Sukhdeep Singh makes his way for the Haryana Warriors, who are now level with the Northeast Tigers. Haryana Warriors fighter Sukhdeep Singh has got a determined look on his face. This is his toughest test to date, and he looks to come away with the win. Here we go to the tail of the tape. Sukhdeep Singh from the Haryana Warriors takes on Jitender Nandal for the Northeast Tigers. Both fighters weighed in approximately the same weight. Slight reach advantage goes to Nandal.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. He weighed in at 76 kilograms, representing the Northeast Tigers. It's Jitender Nandal! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 76 kilograms, representing the Haryana Warriors. Give it up for Sukhdeep Singh! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, Sandeep.
Keep head up, no holding, no low blow. Touch the glove, back to the corner.
You know what? I've been waiting for this fight all night. This is going to be one technical affair. Jitender Nandal, one of the most technical boxers inside the Super Boxing League, takes on Sukhdeep Singh, one of the most elusive fighters inside that ring. My name is Arjun Chipalkatti, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joined by Jason Solomon. Jason, we've got a fight on our hands.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one.
This is so even because Nandal is a volume power puncher and Sukhdeep is an elusive striker.
Both these guys are great fighters. I've been watching them all season long, and this is going to be, I think, the fight of the night, if you ask me.
I hope so, because you know what? This is the first fight. This is the first time Sukhdeep is going to face someone who has a very similar reach. He's got, in fact, a longer reach than him.
Yeah.
And he's got great movement as well.
Yeah, stylistically, both these fighters are very evenly matched. They move well, they got good technique, and they're both about the same height and weight. So, I mean, reach.
And
it's going to be a really good fight.
And Nandal is fast as well. So, you know what? Sukhdeep is not going to be able to bounce out of his way.
If you ask me, Arjun, this is going to be fight of the night. This is going to be one of the most exciting fights tonight.
You know what? It's a good hook coming in. Nandal, there you go. That's what I meant. Sukhdeep is not going to be able to bounce in that easily. Again, it's another hook. And now Sukhdeep looking to bring the fight to Nandal. He does not want to do this with Jitender Nandal because Nandal has proven he's got a chin on multiple occasions. Sukhdeep needs to stick to what brought him to the dance. That in and out movement, switching stances. But like we said, oh, look at that beautiful movement.
Yeah, when you got two fighters like this, they're both so slick and move around so well. They're not going to hit each other unless they get really close and clinch, pretty much, you know?
No, but the thing is that advantage, so far, Nandal has tagged him twice now. And Nandal's got his hands low. Good shot to the body by Sukhdeep. Sukhdeep, though, for the first time in his SBL career, lands a nice right hook. That's Sukhdeep. Sukhdeep beginning to find his range there, stepping in and out.
Yeah, he just caught Singh slipping the wrong way. That's why the punch had a little bit more power behind it, because when he's moving in, it's almost like a head-on collision, so it's double the impact.
Nandal trying to land some strikes in the clinch, lands a good right hand on the break. Referee admonishes him. You can see immediately Sukhdeep changes his stance.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about Sukhdeep is he keeps changing his stance from southpaw to orthodox.
Keeps you guessing.
For those who don't know what that means he goes from left-handed to right-handed stance. And it does really confuse your opponent, because anytime you stand in a different stance, all the angles of attack and defense change.
Absolutely.
So it can be very confusing for your opponent.
No, but you know what? Even with that movement now, it's the range that usually gives Sukhdeep his advantage. And in this fight, you can see he's not had that much success with the range. But these boys are having fun in there. You can see Nandal's all smiles. As we come to a close in round number 1, just a few seconds remaining. We'll see if somebody can land a quick flurry to put the stamp on the round, because right now it's dead even.
Normally the first round is a feeling on process. That's exactly what happened in the round. End of the round, good round. Both fighters not really landing any significant shot, but they're feeling at each other. Here's the highlights. Arjun, why don't you take it away?
Take a look at the highlights here. Both fighters, like my partner said, was a feeling out process. Neither fighter landed anything significant, though Nandal landed a nice straight right, caught him coming in, and of course return fire by Sukhdeep. Comes over the top, lands some nice body shots as well. This is a very even fight, I've noticed. Nobody has a heavy advantage here. Before we get to round number 2, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Shout. That's SHOWT for Super Boxing League. Go now to shout.com, shout yes or no to cheer or boo for any of the Super Boxing League fighters and teams. Takes just a few seconds to start shouting and be part of the action. No registration required. Here we go, round number 2. If you're just joining us, Nandal for the Northeast Tigers in the blue with a smile on his face. Sukhdeep in the green for the Haryana Warriors. And right now,
so that was interesting. I'm sorry to cut you off. I don't know if you noticed that, but the start of the second round, Sukhdeep Singh puts his hand out to give a high five, and Nandal wanted nothing to do with it. So I don't know if the animosity has grown or something's changed or what's happened.
The shot hit low. But this fight is very, very even. Nandal landed a nice counter earlier there. Sukhdeep, again, a nice right hand over the top.
Yep, he's doing really good. That reach advantage is something that Sukhdeep is going to have to work against, because his entire season or career in the SBL, he hasn't fought anyone taller than him. So he's used his height to his advantage. Let's see if he can adapt and overcome to a taller opponent.
Now, you know, the referee is going to get a workout in this fight because of all of Sukhdeep's movement. It's crazy. The ref is beginning to sweat. Oh, nice combination by Sukhdeep. These boys are getting into it now. Good movement by Sukhdeep.
Yeah, Sukhdeep's got some really nice movement, man. He goes side to side, left to right, and he keeps changing his stance. His footwork's amazing.
I know you're a fan of him.
He's my favorite fighter in the boxing league so far.
You know, I like Nandal very well as well. He's a great fighter. He stays in the pocket. He brings it. He brings some beautiful technique as well. Oh, speaking of technique, great body shots by Sukhdeep.
Yeah, nice 1-2 combo. Gets in, gets out.
Again, I like how he's punching, he's pumping that jab, not letting Nandal come into range. Nandal is looking to slip into the pocket and make this a dirty fight.
Sukhdeep's a very smart fighter. He knows exactly where he needs to be inside the ring, and he does a great job of moving around.
And you know what? So far, he's showing a good chin as well. I think this is the most he's ever been hit so far in the Super Boxing League. In his last fight, I don't think he got hit at all.
He barely got touched. Nice 3-punch combo.
I like how he punches so beautifully, moving backwards.
Beautiful. Look at that slip, man.
Incredible. But Nandal is a gamer. He's coming in with some good
He's
combinations.
got a really good rhythm, the Supki kid, man. I love this guy's style of fighting, man.
If I was Nandal, there you go, just on cue, just as I was about to say it. Nandal now switch it up,
Hey,
comes over.
it looked like a bit of an
That
elbow.
was an
Yeah,
elbow
stop
there.
it. Yeah, elbow.
That was a stiff
Yeah.
elbow which
Yeah,
came
Muay
over.
Thai elbow.
He needs to, you know what? After this, Sukhdeep needs to try it for MMA. That's for sure.
I don't know, man.
Both these fighters are slowed down.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Oi, oi,
Sukhdeep
oi.
turned around there.
Good job, good job.
Now that's a good job by Nandal because
Yeah, that's what I
Nandal
meant.
caught him.
Yeah, caught him. Oh, nice.
Beautiful counters by Sukhdeep. Nandal
Now,
now.
Nandal's trying to mimic Sukhdeep's movement, and I don't know if that's such a good idea because that movement uses a lot of energy, and I'm not used to moving around like that. It can be very tiring. Nandal should stick to his game and not try to copy his opponent.
No, Nandal. Oh, nice right hook there. Good body shots. Coming over the top there. It's a few shots. You know what? Sukhdeep has a tendency of ducking in, and Nandal is looking to catch him. That was a good flurry at the end of the round. Beautiful job by both these men. This fight is hotting up, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting hot in here. You can see Nandal and Sukhdeep Singh both evenly matched. But this round, I would lean towards Sukhdeep. But you never know how the judges score it. At the end of that round, Nandal started landing a few shots. But like you rightfully said, Jason, this is a pace that Sukhdeep is used to. Sukhdeep can dance all night. Whereas Nandal is more of a plant his feet, land volume combination. So it remains to be seen if Nandal can keep up this pace for the next two rounds. Here we go, round number 3. As you know, yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, the Marathas went into the final.
See, there it goes again. He tries to put his hand out to give a high five, but Nandal wants nothing to do with
No,
that.
but you know that high five, the touch of gloves is more of an MMA thing between rounds. Once the fight starts.
No, I don't think it's an MMA thing. It's a sportsman thing, bro.
Oh, very nice jab. Sends Nandal backwards. Both these fighters waiting for their moment. And Nandal is looking a little annoyed. A beautiful head movement.
Nandal is not fighting his style of fight right now.
No, but you know what? Against a fighter like Sukhdeep, Nandal can't fight his flat-footed style. Sukhdeep is just that elusive.
See, he's slipping, trying to do what his opponent's doing.
Oh,
Nice jab.
very nice. Great combinations by
Now
Sukhdeep.
Sukhdeep's got his zone now. He's in the zone right now.
Sukhdeep is looking
See,
a little more
double
comfortable.
jab. Yeah, he's found his rhythm. He's found his groove.
No, but you know what? Good head movement by Nandal here.
Nandal's overextending his punches. He's reaching forward, trying to hit Sukhdeep.
Trying to land some good combinations. But Sukhdeep, you can see he tends to duck down a lot. So if Nandal can time him with a good uppercut, the entire complexion of this match can change.
Yep. But
Oh, beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, he's still going. Man, and you can see the kid's got a smile on his face while he's doing that.
he knows he's got it going on, man. Like
Oh,
this kid
man,
loves, and the reason why he's so good at what he does is because he loves what he does, man. You can see he's having a good time in there, and that's how you know you're gonna be like one of the best. Because if you don't love what you do, you don't really enjoy what you're doing,
Look at that.
then there's no point of doing it.
He
you
needs to
know?
be careful though. He's defending with an elbow. Look at that.
Yeah, he's got
He's
him.
having fun with him. And you know what? The funny thing is, Nandal has the reach advantage on him, and he's still not able to touch him. And now Sukhdeep, as the rounds go on, Nandal is slowing down, whereas Sukhdeep is getting into his groove.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Nandal is trying to move like Sukhdeep, and that takes a lot of energy. And if you're not used to moving like that, it can be hard for you. Whereas for Sukhdeep, it's just so natural for him to move like that. And for Nandal, it's not. Nandal should not change his game plan and try to copy Sukhdeep's style, Singh's style. Singh is doing what Singh does. Nandal needs to do what Nandal does.
Yeah.
You know, adapt and change according to the situation, but don't try to do what your opponent's doing. That's not going to get you where you want to go.
Oh, big right hand over the top for Nandal. And Sukhdeep, I love the way Sukhdeep steps into that jab. It's a stinging jab. But you know, it's that constant switch in stance. Look at that combination. Beautiful job by Sukhdeep, holding the center of that ring and landing combination after combination at will.
Right, so the reason why that jab is so effective is because he's switching from stance. So first his right hand is forward, then his left hand is forward. So Nandal's really confused. He doesn't know where the jab is coming from. The jab can come from anywhere.
Good head movement by both these fighters, but Sukhdeep again. Oh, beautiful 1-2-3 combination by Sukhdeep. Comes in, body head, and we will go to the fourth round. What a round for Sukhdeep Singh. Great display of boxing ability. Just let's take a look at the replays here. This round was all Sukhdeep Singh. Came in, left in and out of range. Landed at will. No reply from Jitender Nandal. And you can see Nandal feels the pressure. He knows he's low on the scorecards. With just 3 minutes to go in round number 4, Sukhdeep Singh is turning it on. What a great fight. You can see the Haryana Warrior fans in the audience cheering on their team as we get ready for the fourth and final round between these two warriors. If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, Jitender Nandal representing the Northeast Tigers in the blue trunks, taking on Sukhdeep Singh from the Haryana Warriors in the green trunks. Again tries to touch gloves. And so far it's been the Sukhdeep show.
Singh is king.
Singh is certainly king so far. His head movement, his movement. And
Singh is king of the ring.
Singh is king of the ring. But you know what? Anything can happen, and we've seen that yesterday. Anything can happen.
Yep. And the judges have a mind of their own.
I have no comments on that one.
Literally, no.
It's been a great night of fights. Referee now trying to get both fighters to press the action. Good left hook.
See, Nandal's overextending. He's reaching because Sukhdeep's so fluid and moving out, you know?
Yeah, he's already out of the way.
Yeah.
And the minute you step in a little closer, Sukhdeep tags you.
Right.
So, and Sukhdeep also has a lot of volume. He's throwing a lot of punches in and out. And that constant switching stances, keeping his opponent guessing is very, very annoying. Oh, beautiful left hook combination. And now Nandal trying to land a few shots in the clinch.
Nandal doing a good job. Really good fight. Look at that movement, man. Singh is just playing with him right now.
Oh, nice 1-2 jabs by Nandal. But Singh is just standing there. He's offering his chin out there.
Yeah, he's
saying,
doing
hit me, hit me.
And
But you know what? Beware what you wish for sometimes.
he's putting on a show right now, man.
No, he's just got confidence. Trumping him. Look at that.
can't
He's
stop
standing there
smiling, man.
laughing and he's tagging him.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch. That's why I love this guy, man. He's an entertaining fighter. He's a good fighter.
Look at
Puts
that.
on a show.
Combinations. He's
You
trying
know?
to get Nandal
Oh.
to start slugging with him.
And the funny thing is he's getting the better of these exchanges.
Oh, he is. Nandal, you can see, is a gamer. He's trying to come in.
Look
He's
at that. Did you
frustrated.
just see that?
Yeah, so he
Look at-
slipped underneath,
Oh, he's dancing out there, man.
but he hits a 1-2 there in that
It's all
combination
good. The
again.
crowd's on their feet, though. The
Crowd
crowd's
is
on their
loving
feet.
it.
They're loving it. Look at that movement side to side.
I don't know why
what the ref's on about.
Oh, we both said it at the
I
same
don't know what
time.
the ref is on about.
Yeah, it's the style of fighting, sticking and
Dude,
moving.
I don't know, man. I
Nandal
really
frustrated.
honestly think that there's been so much amateur boxing in India that the judges are used to judging
Oh,
with
big
amateur style rules.
Yeah.
This is like, I think, one of the first pro boxing leagues in India.
No,
and
the
these,
Super Boxing League is definitely a pro boxing league.
yeah. So it's one of the first, if not the first, pro boxing league in India, right?
Yeah.
And the refs that we have reffing, they're good refs, don't get me wrong, they're great refs, but they're used to reffing amateur fights.
Nice
And
hooks.
they're not really made the adjustment or made the change to pro fighting, and they're judging or reffing.
Oh, big
Got him.
left straight
Yeah, got
1-2 by Sukhdeep Singh. And as we come to a close in round number 4, Sukhdeep is just sticking and moving, and Nandal
That's
is
it. That's all she wrote.
annoyed. You know what? What a great fight. Sukhdeep Singh put on a clinic there. It's a tough night of fights. And both these teams are level at 6 points. They're going to have to go to the judges' scorecard to see who takes the decision. But great job by Sukhdeep Singh. He feels he's won it. And we're going to find out in just a few moments. Let's take a look at the highlight replay. Again, Sukhdeep Singh comes in and out, bobs and weaves, lands combination after combination. And you know what? He just did exactly what he wanted to do. Nandal is a great fighter. He is a solid fighter. but Sukhdeep is on another level. Ladies and gentlemen, we might be seeing the future of boxing right in front of us. Great work. You can see him smiling with his coaches, Neeraj Goyat and Kamal Mustaba. Let's quickly take a look at the shout count between these two fighters. Wow, almost even, but a few more yeses in the favor of Sukhdeep Singh. The fans have voted, have shouted yes for Sukhdeep Singh. Few more for the Haryana Warriors fighter. Let's quickly go to Jared for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, declaring the winner by unanimous decision from the Haryana